the Fantasy of Trees preview with Ted Hall and Heather Haley.
Fantasy of Trees is back. I'm not lying. I walked into this thing tonight and just started walking around and immediately started smiling and feeling happier. It's just one of the magic things about East Tennessee as we get into Christmas. Glad you're with us here, folks. I'm Ted Hall.
Good evening. I'm meteorologist Heather Haley taking off my weather hat and putting on my mom an East Tennessean and Christmas fanatic hat.
I'm sure
I've got a few on tonight.
You can ruin tonight's event with some science if you want to. Yeah. You could teach us how these things work.
It's rainy and gloomy outside, which we so needed. It's magical winter wonderland in here, right?
Thanks for the rain. It is gorgeous. Yeah, we are glad you're with us tonight. We're going to be doing the next half hour, showing you everything that's going on here at Gala Night, right?
Yeah, so this is special, all right? That's why you're going to see we're a little dressed up. We got Ted to, put on a little bit of a nicer jacket, kind of zhuzh everything up a bit here tonight. But yeah, it's called Gala Among the Trees. It's an opportunity for guests to actually get an early access look at the holiday items, potentially purchase some of these trees. Everything's for sale because remember, this is all for a great cause. So tonight's a big preview, and that's why we're giving you this sneak peek with this special tonight.
Tonight, the gala costs $125. That's a lot more than normal tickets cost, but people get food, there's beverages, there's all kinds of entertainment. It's a special kind of a VIP feeling night. About 60,000 people come to Fantasy of Trees pretty much every year as they're open from now until Sunday. It's a huge event, a huge fundraiser for East Tennessee Children's Hospital.
Yeah, and of course, again, all for a great cause. But for folks like us who've been coming for almost all of the 39 years, we were trying to figure it out. I think we've almost made it to all of them. But there's something new every year. And so that's what's really kind of special, too.
Our Ellie Berg tells us more about that.
Your house is full with people for Thanksgiving or you're traveling with them, come and spend, an extra piece, make a new tradition with them. Spend Thanksgiving with your family and then come here in the evening and walk off those turkey calories.
East Tennessee Children's Hospital is celebrating 39 years of their largest fundraising event, Fantasy of Trees. Everyone
has been so generous over the years. There's a lot of benevolence in East Tennessee and we really appreciate it. And so last year we raised $1.3 million. We're hoping to grow that and even further this year.
All the money raised this year will go to East Tennessee's Children's Hospital's Neurology Department. Natalie Havasi, the Director of Marketing for Children's, says they're bringing back the classics along with a whole lot of new things for everyone to enjoy.
There are traditions that come back like our thumbprint ornaments and our pot holder handprints, face painting, decorated cookie, but we do have a couple holiday new things this year as well, which is our brick ornaments that you can build with Legos, and so you can build a candy cane or a Santa.
There are also new greeting cards done by kids at Children's that you can purchase this year. This year's theme is Peppermint Palace. Havasi says there is something for all ages to enjoy, and with all the new arts and crafts, families will have plenty to do while getting into the Christmas spirit.
My favorite part, really all of them are just fun. So there's a Lego one, I'm pretty sure there's a pet hospital where you can grab a pet and then you can go work with them, like put Band-Aids and stuff on them. That's one of my favorite parts.
Harvey Lipscomb is a volunteer. He says he loves helping set up and then seeing the hundreds of trees come to life.
I just think it's a really good experience. It's really fun. You can get so many ideas. There's so many fun things to do. And no matter how old you are or how young you are, you're always going to have something to do.
In Knoxville, I'm Ellie Bird, WVLT News.
So cute. And I want to say that actually I was about Harvey's age when I first started volunteering here. I always did the face painting. I loved to face paint on the little kids.
Heather
so
and
it's
Harvey.
Very sweet. Yeah. Harvey, I love you, bud.
Starting early.
Yeah, it is good stuff. But you know what? When you come down here, we want to give you kind of some of the different basics you can expect. Obviously, one of the biggies is the raffle tree every year. Talk about a way to possibly knock out all of your Christmas shopping at once. It's actually one of the biggest attractions. It's been with Walmart and Home Depot, this raffle tree this year. It's bigger and better than ever. You could actually win more prizes than ever before during this 2023 raffle tree event. The tickets are available online now, so you could go ahead and try to take part in this. The drawing will be then on Sunday, so your purchase of the raffle tree ticket for just $5 is your chance to win a 7-foot tree and gifts from Walmart stores, Home Depot, or one of 4 other big prizes.
Have not picked out a favorite tree yet this year, but I did pick out a favorite gingerbread house already. When I got here, I had to take a lap because it's just such a fun thing to see. And there's something called like Gnome village.
Cute.
It was amazing. So you've got that. You got the gingerbread houses made by school kids, made by professionals, by chefs and bakers around here. That's something that that's one of the things our family, when we come down, like there's the Gnome Village right there.
That's so cute.
We spend a lot of time just going around and looking at
look
all
at
the
vaults.
detail
I love it.
on all those gingerbread houses. So that's always going to be up all
and again,
weekend.
this is for sale, right? All this stuff.
Yep.
So that way you're pitching in, you're contributing.
That money goes to help kids.
Absolutely. And speaking of kids, there are a ton of activities for the children. I know I'm bringing my kids down here tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
They're
your
so
day?
excited.
Good.
Yes, this is how we kick off our Thanksgiving break. I love it. Just a sweet tradition. But you can craft some ornaments, decorate cookies, ride the carousel. There's so many fun things to do for the kids. So we're really looking forward to it.
All right, this again is the gala, and it does cost more than normal tickets. It's already sold out. We're going to have a couple hundred people in here tonight, and they're going to enjoy food. They're going to enjoy snacks, but it is open to everybody beginning tomorrow. Let's give you a quick rundown so you folks know the hours if you want to come and bring the family. Tomorrow it's open at 9 in the morning until 9. Thanksgiving Day, they don't open until 3, but they stay open until 8. And then Friday and Saturday starts at 9 in the morning, stays open until 9. I think Friday and Saturday is when we're going to bring our bunch down, one of those days.
Yeah,
Sunday, it's not as long, noon to 6, but it is open all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, and of course, ticket prices, right? If you're coming down with the whole family, again, it's all for a great cause. Supports East Tennessee Children's Hospital. Adults, you're $10 each. Seniors, $8 each. Children 4 to 12, it's $5. If they're 3 and under, they're free. And then you can actually online, this is what I really recommend, go ahead and do that Fantasy 4-pack for $25. So that's what we usually do.
Good.
Plus, they offer military and first responder $1 off with valid ID. So that's always nice.
Make sure you get down here. It's a lot of fun. If you've never done it before, I think you're going to be really, really impressed.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Every year. Now, just a reminder, like I said, this is a fundraiser for East Tennessee Children's Hospital. This helps the hospital provide necessary equipment. There have been major upgrades over the years. So coming up, we're going to take a look at what we are helping families with from all over. A look at how the money raised this year will be used.
You're watching the Fantasy of Trees preview on WVLT.
Welcome back to Fantasy of Trees, folks. Glad you're with us here. With Heather Haley, I'm Ted Hall. This is the biggest fundraiser every year for East Tennessee Children's Hospital. As we mentioned, about 60,000 people will likely come through here over the next several days. They're going to raise about $1 million, and it goes to specific things to help kids.
Yeah, and they always set this goal. This is what we need. So this year, all of the money raised is going towards the pediatric neurology department. Okay. All right, so they're actually hoping to create more space and staff because this department specifically focuses on patients who are diagnosed with seizures, tic disorders, migraines, developmental delays. So obviously this is huge stuff, very important stuff that they're providing to our area children.
And the people at Children's, they're not just techs, they're not just doctors and nurses. Our Brittany Tarwater has a story of an East Tennessee family who considers the people at Children's Hospital to be part of their family.
Set, go.
With a family of 4 boys, it can feel like everything is a race.
All day.
For the Day family, Maddox, Sawyer, Rowan, and Jonas, Dad Patrick felt like his race was for answers.
It was terrifying because, it's just something you never want to see your child go through.
Maddox, now 11, their oldest child, started having seizures when he was in kindergarten.
We weren't sure what it was at first. He was just kind of falling over, and we didn't realize exactly what was happening, but it turns out he was having partial seizures.
Dr. Jessica Shea, a pediatric neurology specialist at East Tennessee Children's Hospital, helped the family find their diagnosis and find comfort.
A lot of patients will say, I had no idea my friend also had seizures until I experienced this, or had no idea that this existed until I started talking about it. So it's pretty common. The rate of epilepsy is 1 in 100, but most people just don't talk about it as much as a lot of other diagnoses.
This was especially helpful for the Day family when another son, this time young Rowan, was having trouble sleeping.
So Rowan has a genetic condition called FOXP1 syndrome, and he literally did not sleep through the night. He was born in 2015, and it was the probably February of 2020 when we diagnosed him. We finally figured out he had epilepsy, but his seizures were at night, and so it was waking him up at night. So we thought he was just a terrible sleeper, and it turns out he was having seizures every night and waking up. And Dr. Shea helped us figure that out, and I got my first good night's sleep in about 5 years.
The neurology department has hopes of helping even more families selected as the team receiving money raised from Fantasy of Trees, adding more physicians and more space.
Our space that we're physically in is shrinking. We need more room to be able to see more patients, and we're going to restructure the way things are. The epilepsy lab, the neuro lab is going to join us in the same area, and I think that's really going to increase collaboration. If there are small things that I want to talk to the technician about, it's much easier to walk a couple steps away and say, hey, what exactly did you see? I couldn't really see it on camera, and have those more regular discussions.
More tools for doctors to help patients, so parents have one less thing to worry about.
When you have children who have medical needs and complex medical needs, Maddox and Rowan both have several diagnoses in several different areas and several specialists that they see. To have someone you know who's just looking out for the best interest of your kids. A child is more than just the diagnosis, but also like just being able to live their lives and be kids without having these things get in the way.
And both Heather and I know how important it is to have the right facilities for kids. For her, it's Logan and Lily. For me, it's Colby, Logan, and Keaton, and they've all been regulars at Children's Hospital.
Yeah, we've been in a couple of times.
Yeah.
I maybe even was as a child, but that's a whole nother story.
All the money raised tonight goes to help kids at Children's.
Absolutely, for a wonderful cause. But it's also, this event is such a fond memory, I think, for many of us, and become a tradition for many of you as well. So still to come, we're actually going to take a look at your traditions, your memories.
That's right, a bunch of you sent us some pictures.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
We've got some of our family too coming up.
Checking it up next.
You're watching the Fantasy of Trees preview on WVLT.
Heather and I have both been coming to Fantasy of Trees for decades. The first time our family visited was 1988, and it had been going for a few years at that point. And even when we moved to Atlanta for 8 years, we would occasionally bring the kids up at Christmas, Thanksgiving, just so we could go to Fantasy of Trees again. It's one of our very favorite events. It's the first time in a long time my family's not here with us tonight. Usually they're kind of hanging around here.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
We might have a picture showing that, but you've been coming here even longer than me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been coming since I don't want to date myself, but
You're not old enough to have been here that many years.
Yeah, that's what it is, yes. But I mean, really, the family fun, right? Logan and Lily, I know, riding on the carousel. There's your family too as well, kind of just getting everybody together is just such a special time. That was Lily's first Fantasy of Trees. That was Logan, he was only a few years old in that one, riding on the carousel. So it just becomes this thing that we're going, no guys, we have to ride the carousel again this year. We have to make the thumbprint ornaments and the pot holders that we give out to the grandparents. It really is so sweet, and getting their faces painted, of course. Santa always makes an appearance as well. So just such a special tradition.
We did look for some older ones of the Hall family. We weren't able to find any from back in the early 90s, for instance, but we do have some new ones. Look at that one right there. That's Santa Claus and Heather, and we put our two kids who couldn't be here, the ones who live in Canada, we put their faces over it. That's my daughter Logan there watching us work.
Yeah.
And that's our whole bunch there with Heather and Santa Claus. So it is and there's our son and his wife.
No longer present.
Yeah, we put that one on
That's
Facebook.
fine. That's fine.
But we do have some pictures from a lot of you folks as well, and we do appreciate you guys sending them to us.
Yeah.
Some that you have sent us. Go ahead and jump into those if you could, you guys.
Yeah.
We should have some names of people who also sent us pictures.
So I love this. The Sutton family said that they love to go to the Fantasy of Trees as part of their traditions as well. So just seeing that joy, the decorations, of course, it's also beautiful. Love this McDermott family there as well, really enjoying the tradition and the decor. Oh, look, the Grinch tree that year. So it's really just nice to see these beautiful photos that a lot of folks shared through the WVLT News app. We love to see your photos.
We have Adam Cook. He's the Vice President of Institutional Development, which I'm imagining this event contributes a lot to your institutional development.
It does. It is one of our largest fundraising events each year. It raises funds for Children's Hospital, which is critical, but it brings the community together, and that's what Children's Hospital is all about. It's bringing families together and providing health and care where we can.
We were happy to be able to show a lot of the pictures, some of our viewers, and then our family photos as well coming here every year. Try to make it a little bit better every year. Is there a goal? Because it'd be very hard to do, but is there a goal to do that?
Every year we want to make it a little bit better, a little bit bigger, a little bit more special for families. what I like seeing from last year to this year is folks saying, oh, last year I did this. I hope you bring that back again this year. So we try to do that with some little nuances and new things each time.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is when you walk in the room for the first time and you see the lights and you see the kids and you smell the smells and you see the cookies. It's all of your senses in one.
I was saying that at the start of the show. I walked in kind of by myself, just walking through, and you just immediately start smiling, and you're immediately kind of relaxed and happy. It's just such a gorgeous place.
I think it's the official kickoff to the holiday season.
Yes.
And while we want folks' senses to be engaged, we also hope we ignite their sense of generosity. This is a fundraiser. This year it's going to our neurology program at Children's Hospital, which is a critical need. So we want folks to come out and enjoy and kick off the holiday season with us.
That's awesome.
What is the most expensive tree this year? Because I haven't had a chance to look. Sometimes you get up around $6,000.
Well, we are so grateful to Dollywood. And they have donated a tree this year. It's on sale for $5,000.
$5,000.
But we would love to sell that tonight. But I have a feeling it might sell tonight. Don't know.
Yeah.
Make sure you come out this week to take a look.
It's a lot of money to spend, but it's a donation to Children's Hospital, and you get the tree, and they deliver it to your house.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing event. Adam, thank you very much.
Thank you
really
so much
appreciate
for
you
the
joining us.
time. I know you're busy tonight. Thank you
You've
so much.
got to go make some more announcements, don't you?
Yeah, have a great night.
Yeah,
Thank
you too. Thank you. And actually, I hear that there's another big important guest that is going to be that we're going to be peeking in on.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Something that your kids may be really excited about.
They're not in the room right now. You might want
Okay.
to let them know we found them. Just throwing it out there.
We're going to be talking about Heather Haley when we come back.
Welcome back. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight for this Fantasy of Trees Gala preview event. We're having a lot of fun, and hopefully you're just as inspired and in the holiday spirit as we are.
A lot more to do here than we've even had a chance to tell you about tonight. There are a lot of shops, a lot of vendors. Feels like a Christmas market. That's a huge thing in Europe, starting to grow in America. It really feels like a Christmas market with lots of stores selling neat things. And for your kids, Santa is going to be here as well.
Yeah,
the special guest.
The guy. Look there. Oh, we just found him. We
There
heard
he
he was
is.
walking around. Oh, we found him. Okay. So I wonder if he says you're naughty or nice. I don't want to. Okay. We won't ask.
I haven't gotten presents for years, so I think I've been naughty for
So
a couple
we
of
know that.
decades. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, it's always nice too. I know my kids love to go by and say hello and get their photo made with Santa. So I know that's something we'll be doing tomorrow evening as well.
Santa's kind of got the night off tonight because there's not really kids
That's
here.
true.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
an
mostly
adults kind of an event.
adults.
But we just wanted to let you know about the Fantasy of Trees. Hope you'll come down and help East Tennessee Children's Hospital.
Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Happy Thanksgiving.